I'm 91.
Is that so?
Yes.
You're 92.
Be that as it may.
Is that so?
Says so here.
Well, what does it matter?
Vanity is amazing.
So's forgetting.
I'm 91.
Okay.
You're 92.
Oh, let it alone.
No, it's important. Getting
It
things...
doesn't matter.
It does to me.
I know because he says you're exactly 30 years older than I am, and I know how old I am because I know how old you are. And if you ever forget, just ask me how old I am, and then you'll know how old you are. He says that a lot.
What if he's wrong?
What?
What if he's wrong? What if he's not 30 years younger than you?
Well, you'd think he'd know how old he is.
No, I mean, what if he's wrong about how old you are?
Don't be silly. How can he be 30 years younger than me when I'm 30 years older than he is? He said it over and over every time he comes to see me. What is today?
It's Friday.
You see?
All I'm saying is that one of you might be wrong and it might not be him.
He...
Yes, I know.
Don't be stupid. What is it? What day is it?
It's Friday.
No.
No, what?
No, it isn't.
What day do you think it is?
What day is it? What day do I... Why, it's today, of course. What day do you think it is?
Right on, girl.
What an answer. What a dumb, silly...
Don't talk to me that way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I pay you, don't I? So you can't talk to me that way.
In a way.
What?
Indirectly. You pay someone who pays me. Someone who...
Well, there you go, see? So you can't talk to me that way.
She isn't talking to you that way.
What?
She isn't talking to you that way.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there. Feel better.
Honestly?
A good cry lets it all out.
What does a bad one do?
Sometimes you are so...
What?
No, never mind. I was gonna say something nice. Never mind.
What did she say? She mumbles all the
Oh,
time.
I do not mumble. Never mind.
How is anybody expected to hear what she says?
She didn't finish her sentence. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I'll bet it doesn't.
No, all I meant was, you may have been incorrect about your age for so long, may have made up the fiction so long ago, though why anyone would lie about 1 year.
Oh, let her alone. Just let her have it if she wants to.
I will not.
Have what?
Why you would lie about 1 year? I mean, I can imagine taking off 10, or trying to, but more probably 5 or 7, good and tricky. But taking off 1 year, what kind of vanity is that?
How you go on?
How you go on.
Oh, how I go on. So, I can understand 10 or 5 or 7, but not 1.
How you do?
How you do. Do what?
How she goes on?
Oh, yes. How you go on.
Yes, I do.
I want to go.
On?
No, I want to go. I want to go.
Oh, you want to go?
Oh.
Is it number 1? Do you want the pan? Is it
No,
number 1?
no.
Okay. Well, can you walk?
I don't know.
Well, we'll try you. Okay. Do you want the walker?
No, I want to walk. I want to walk. I don't.
all right.
I have to go.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here.
Ow,
Oh.
ow, you're hurting me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being careful.
No, you're hurting me.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Hold the fort.
I will. I will hold the fort. Suppose one could lie about 1 year. Some kind of one-upmanship. Private victory, some tiny vengeance, maybe. I don't know. Maybe these things get important. Why can't I be nice?
Whew. Made it that time, and so it goes.
Not always, eh?
Well, in the morning, as she wakes up, she wets. A kind of greeting to the day, I suppose. You know, the sphincter and the cortex are not always in sync. Never during the night, but as she wakes.
Good morning to the morning, eh?
Yeah, something to something.
Put a diaper on her.
Oh, we've tried. She won't have it.
Rubber feet?
Won't have it. Get her up, put her in her chair, get her up, give her a cup of coffee.
Black.
Half cream and all that sugar. Oh my God, 3 spoons. How has she lived this long? Get her up, give her cup of coffee, and she does the other. You get her up, put her in her chair, and place your bets.
Wait, what chair? This chair?
You got it, don't worry.
Oh, God, it must be awful.
For whom?
For her. You're paid. It must be awful for you too, but you're paid.
As she never ceases to inform me. And you.
To begin to lose it. I mean, the control, the dignity.
Oh, stop it. It's downhill from 16 on for all of us.
Yes, but
What are you, 20-something? I mean, haven't you figured it out yet? You take the breath in, you let it out. The first one you take, you're upside down and they slap you into it. The last one, well, you let it all out and that's it. You start, and then you stop. You know, don't be so soft. I'd like to have a 6-year-old say, I'm dying, and know what it means.
you're horrible.
Starting young. Make them aware they've got only a little time left. Make them aware they're dying from the minute they're alive. Awful. Do you know it? Do you know you're dying?
Well, yes, of course. But
So grow up.
A person could die in there and nobody would care.
Done already.
A person could die. A person could fall down and break something. A person could die and nobody would care.
Let me help you.
Oh, I want to sit down.
who's this person? A person could do this. A person could.
It's a figure of speech.
No, really.
So they tell me.
Just hold on to me. I don't want to fall down. You could break something. A person could die.
Yeah, I do. I want you to fall. I want you to fall and shatter in 10 pieces.
Where's
or
my
5
chair?
or 7.
Where's my chair?
Oh goodness, where's her chair gone to? Somebody's taken her chair.
What?
Who's got my
Oh
chair?
God, I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Yes, here we go. We're almost there. Should I get your pillow? Fetch your pillow. There. Are you comfy? Do you
Oh.
want your pillow?
Yeah, of course I want my pillow.
All right.
And no, I'm not comfortable.
Which one? I don't know which pillow.
There's 2, actually. There's one for the back and the other one for the arm. Here we go. Lean forward. That's a girl.
Oh, my arm!
Yes,
my arm.
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes,
where's
yes,
the
yes.
pillow?
Yeah, there. All
Oh.
comfy. All
Oh,
comfy.
What?
Never mind.
And so it goes. What a production.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet.
I bet.
You can't leave me in there like that. A person could die or something. What if I fell? What if I died?
Well, let's see. If you fell, I'd either hear you or you'd raise a racket. And if you died, what would it matter?
You could say that again. What's the matter with you?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
What's the matter with me?
That's what she said.
What? What are you guys ganging up on me all of a sudden?
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Maybe.
There's nothing the matter with me.
Oh, you just wait.
What did she say?
She said there's nothing the matter with her, Miss Perfect over there.
Oh, I did not say that. That is not at all what I said.
Why is she yelling at me?
She's not.
I'm not.
Well, now you are.
You see? What day is it?
It's Friday.
Oh, will he come today? Is today the day he comes?
No, not today.
Why not?
Oh, he probably has things to do. He probably has a full schedule.
Well, he never comes to see me, and when he does, he doesn't stay very long. I'll fix him. I'll fix all of them. They all think they can treat me like this. You all think you can get away with something. I'll fix you all.
Is it always like this?
No, it's often very pleasant.
You all want something. There's nobody that doesn't want something. My mother taught me that. Be careful, she said. They all want something. She taught me what to expect, me and my sister. She prepared us that somebody had to be responsible. I mean, we were girls way back then, and it was different then. We didn't have a lot, and being a girl was not easy. We knew we'd have to make our own way, and being a girl back then was... Why am I talking about this?
Because you want to.
Oh, that's right. She prepared us for going out in the world, for men, for making our own way. Sis couldn't do it. That was too bad, but I could, and I did. I met him at a party, and he said he'd seen me before. He'd been married twice. The first one was a whore, and the second one was a drunk. He was funny. He said, let's go riding in the park. And I said, okay. I was scared to death. I lied. I said I rode. He didn't care. He wanted me, I could tell that. It only took 6 weeks.
Woo, good girl.
We had horses when we were married. We had a stable. We had saddle horses and we rode.
Oh, hoity-toity.
I rode, and I was very good at it.
I'm sure you were.
How are you sure?
Shh.
I rode side saddle, and I rode astride, and I drove ponies, hackneys, and I loved it all. He would go with me, and we would ride every morning, and the Dalmatian would go with us. What was her name? Was it Susie? No. Oh, we had good horses, and we showed them. We won all the ribbons, and we kept them in this big case. No, that was at the other, and cups, and bowls, all the cups and bowls, and platters. We knew all the judges, but that's not why we won. We won because we were the best.
Of course.
Be decent.
Oh, she'll learn. We had horses. I knew all the judges, and I'd go into the ring when we were in the championships, and I'd sit there and I'd watch the horses. I never rode when we were in the championships. Earl did. He was our rider. I would sit there and watch it with the judges. They all knew me. We were famous. We had a famous stable. And when the judging was done, they'd tell me if we'd won. And we almost did. And if they told me, and they almost always did, I would signal, I'd take my hat off, and I'd touch my hair, and that way they'd know we won.
Who?
Everyone in our box. Oh, I used to love it. Riding in the morning, going to the stable in the station wagon in my coat and my jumpers and my derby, and petting the what was her name, the Dalmatian, Susie, I think. No, that wasn't it. And mounting and then riding off. Sometimes he came with me and sometimes he didn't. Sometimes I just went alone.
Who?
Her husband, I think. Did you ride when you were little?
No, we were poor.
Poor. Really? Poor?
Well, no, not really poor. My father was an architect. He made furniture.
Oh, that's not an architect.
Let it be.
He made such beautiful furniture. He was an architect. Strict but fair. No, that was our mother. No, they were both strict and fair. I don't know what I'm saying. What am I saying?
Well, we were talking about horses and riding, and I asked if you rode when you were a little girl.
We never rode. The neighbors had a horse, but we never rode it. I don't think my sister ever rode, but I can't swim. She drank.
When she was little?
Oh, please!
What? What were we talking about?
Horses! You said you didn't ride when you were little.
Well, you rode if you were a farmer, or if you were rich.
Or if you were a rich farmer.
She'll learn. Won't you?
Well, I dare say.
Well, I wasn't rich until I got married, and I wasn't really rich right then, not till later. It all adds up. We had saddle horses we rode. I learned to ride, and I was very good. I rode side saddle, I rode astride, and I drove ponies, hackneys.
And you loved it all.
And I what?
You loved it all.
You loved it all.
I did?
Well, that's what you said.
Well, then it must be true. I didn't like sex very much, but I had an affair.
Oh?
What do you want?
She doesn't want anything.
We used to ride. He would go with me. Not all the time. Sometimes I would go off alone or with the dog part way. Never too far from the stable because he had a cat he was in love with. Then I'd put on my joggers and my coat and my switch and my derby hat. I always rode in my costume. Never go out if you're not properly dressed. I love to drive. I love to drive the station wagon. I was good at it. I was good at everything. I had to be. He wasn't. I'd drive in the station wagon to the stable and Earl would be there. Or one of the other stable boys, Tom or Bradley. And am I doing it in my panties?
I don't know. Let's find out. Oopsie daisy.
Oh.
No, but I bet you're going to. Off we go.
Oh.
Hold the fort. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. Yep. There we go.
Oh.
Almost there. Yep.
Oh.
There we go.
Why am I doing this?
Because it's unnecessary. Because I've already done it.
Princess in the Pea, maybe. What's wrong with her arm?
Oh, she fell and broke it and it didn't heal. They mostly don't at that age. They put these pins in it, these metal pins, but the bone disintegrates around the pin and so the arm just kind of hangs there. They want to take it off.
What?
The arm. They want to take it off.
No.
Well, it hurts.
Still?
She won't let them.
Well, I shouldn't think so.
What do you know? She makes us go into the city every week to see the surgeon. The one who said it, the one who wants to take it off. God, he's almost as old as she is. Oh, but she trusts him, she says. So she makes us go in every week, and each time they x-ray it and they look at it, and each time the pins are looser and the bone is gone more, but she tells the old guy, the surgeon, that it's so much better. And she makes him promise not to take it off and not to let anyone else do it either. And she wants him to agree, and then he waffles, and he looks at me, and I'm no help. And then he promises. Assuming she'll forget? Maybe, but I doubt it. You know, there are some things she never forgets. Oh, but he promised me you were there. You heard him. I swear she says that every other day. Really. He promised me you were there. You heard him. Oh my God. Oh no, you bad girl, you naughty girl. What do I have to do? Take everything away from you?
I broke the glass. I threw the glass in the sink and I broke it and now she has to clean it up.
Bad girl.
I broke the glass. I have to sit down. Why won't somebody help me?
All right, here we go.
Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ow.
Yes,
Ow.
we're almost there. Almost there. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh.
Oh. You're a big help.
I didn't know I was supposed to be.
Oh, no, just hear from the lawyer, eh?
Yes, just hear from the lawyer.
What? What did she say?
What I said, well, what I implied was that since she's just here from the lawyer, why should she behave like a human being? I mean, why should she be any
You're
help?
here from Harry?
No, Harry's dead. Harry's been dead a long time.
Harry's dead? When did Harry die?
30 years ago.
Well, I knew that. What are you talking about Harry?
You asked if I was from Harry. You asked.
I wouldn't do anything that stupid.
And so it goes.
Harry used to be my lawyer, but Harry died years ago. What, 30 years ago? Now his son is the lawyer. I go to him sometimes. He comes to me, or I go to him, or...
Yes, he does. And yes, you do.
Why are you here?
Some things have been misplaced. Aren't getting done. Some things...
Somebody stealing from me?
Oh, no. We send you papers to sign, and you don't sign them. we call you, you don't call back, we send you checks to sign and you don't sign them, things like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
None of it's true. You're lying. Get Harry on the phone.
Harry is...
Excuse me? The I'll get to it pile?
What?
The I'll get to it pile.
Papers?
Oh, no,
Checks?
I don't know
Oh,
what you're
all
talking
kinds of
about.
stuff.
Oh, no.
What is it?
There's nothing.
is there?
There's nothing.
Okay, your bills come in, and you look at them, and some of them you remember what they're for, and so you send them on and they get paid. But some of them you can't remember what they're for, and so...
So why would I send a bill for something that I never ordered?
They send you your checks to sign, to pay bills, and some of them you remember what they're for, and so you sign them. But some of the checks, some of them, what, you can't remember?
I what?
You don't remember what they're for, and so you put them in the drawer.
So?
So these things pile up.
I see. I see.
Everybody is out there ready to rob me blind. I'm not made of money, you know.
Yes, you are. Isn't she?
More or less.
Well, then, still, you're blind if you didn't pay attention. The help, the stores, the markets, that little Jew who makes my furs. What's her name? Oh, she's nice. They all rob you blind as so much as if you turn your head. All of them.
We've asked you, let your bills come to us. We'll know what to do. Let me bring you your checks every week. I'll sit here with you while you sign them, whatever you like.
None of you think I can handle my own affairs. I've done it for, well, when he was so sick, I did it all. I did all the bills. I did all the checks. I did everything.
But now you don't have to.
Well, I didn't have to then, but I wanted to. I wanted everything to be right. I do now. I still do.
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
And so I'll handle my own affairs.
Well,
Thank you.
certainly.
And I'll watch you pretend to handle them.
And I watch you, every one of you. I used to love horses.
It's just people you don't like.
Oh, is that it? We rode Western Saddle too. It was when he almost died. The first time I was with him, he had a blood infection. He was hunting, or they were hunting, and a gun went off and it hit him in the arm or the shoulder. My God, they shot him. They shot him in the shoulder and they didn't get all the bullet out, and it got infected and his arm swelled up. It was like a balloon, and they lanced it and it burst and there was pus all over.
Stop it.
Why? What's it to you?
And they put drains in it. There weren't any medicines then.
No antibiotics, you mean?
What?
No antibiotics.
Yes. And it wouldn't go away and it got worse. And everybody said he was going to die, but I wouldn't let him. I said, no, he's not going to die. I told that to the doctors, and I told him too, and he said, all right, he would try if I would sleep with him, if I wouldn't leave him alone at night, be next to him. And I did, and it smelled so awful, the pus, the rot.
Don't, please.
And they said, take him to the desert, bake his arm in the sun. And so we went there. We went to Arizona. And he sat in the baking sun all day, his arm oozing and stinking and splitting. In months it went away and the arm went down in size and there was no more pus and he was safe. Except for the scars. Oh, all the scars. And I learned to ride Western Saddle.
My.
And it was outside of Phoenix, Camelback Mountain. We used to ride out in the desert. And the movie star was there, the one who married the young fellow who ran the studio. She had eyes of a different color.
She had what?
She had eyes of a different color. One eye was blue or something, and the other one was green, I think.
Who was this?
Oh, she was a big star. She was tiny, and she had a very big head. I think she drank, too.
Oh, you think everyone drinks. Merle Oberon?
No, of course not. You know.
Oh, wow, how long ago was this? Claire Trevor?
Oh, when I was there, when we were there, she was tiny and she had 2 eyes.
In the 30s?
Probably. She had a son. She cooked an egg on the sidewalk. It was so hot. He told me.
Her son told you?
No, ours. He was a little boy, too. He played with all the other children. The chewing gum twins. That one.
Oh, this must have been before the war.
Which one?
Civil.
Thalberg. That's who she married. Arnold Thalberg. He was a real smart little Jew.
All smart Jews are little. Have you noticed? Oh, Irving! It was Irving Thalberg!
I'm a Democrat. I notice a lot of things.
Most of us are. And most of us do. But still, it's fascinating, isn't it? I mean, it's grisly, but fascinating. You know, she doesn't mean anything by it, and even if she did once, she doesn't now. It just falls out.
Norma Shearer.
Oh, of course!
Yes.
Well,
What's the matter with all you people?
We're Democrats.
What?
Well, you asked what the matter was.
Don't get fresh.
oh my, I haven't heard that one in a long time. Don't get fresh.
My mother would say that to me all the time. Don't you get fresh. To Sis and me. She made us eat everything on our plate and wash the dishes. She made us know what being a grown-up was. She was strict, but fair. No, that was our father. No, that was both of them. They're dead, Sis. They're dead.
Smart little Jew?
At least she didn't say kike.
She would make us write thank you notes and take little gifts whenever we went somewhere. She made us wash everything we wore that night. We wore it by hand before we went to bed. Sometimes Sis wouldn't and I had to do hers too. She made us be proper young ladies.
And go to church twice a day and pray a lot.
What? Oh yes, we went to church, but we didn't talk about it very much. We took it for granted, I suppose. How much did you steal?
When?
Whenever.
Well, I waited until you were asleep,
I never sleep.
until you were pretending to be asleep, and then I went upstairs to the big silver closet and I opened it up and I took down all the big silver bowls and I snuck them up under my skirt and I waddled out into the hall.
Joke about it if you want to, but oh, you must have looked funny.
Oh, well, yes. Well, yes, I suppose I did.
Waddling out like that, you probably clanked too.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure I did. Oh, clank, 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 clank.
Clank, clank. You don't think anything's funny, do you?
Oh yes. I'm just trying to decide what I think is the most hilarious. Unpaid bills, anti-Semitism, senility, or...
Woo! Now, playing your own league, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll have to talk to Harry about you.
Harry's dead. Harry's been dead for years.
I know. So's everybody. I don't have any friends anymore. Most of them are dead, or if they're not dead, they're dying, or else they just went away. Well, I don't know anybody, and I don't see anybody anymore.
Well, what does it matter? I mean, you didn't like any of them anymore anyway.
Well, that's true. But you're supposed to like them, to have them with you. Isn't it a contract? You put effort in it, and it doesn't matter if you don't like them anymore. Who likes anybody anyway? You put all that time in, and what right do they have to?
To die?
What?
What right do they have to die?
No. To be not what they were.
To change, you mean?
Now let her alone.
No, right. You count on them, and they change. The Bradleys, the Phippses, they die, they go away. And family dies, and family goes away. Nobody should do this. Look at Sis.
What about her?
My sister was a drunk. She was smarter than me. No, maybe just a little brighter. and 2 years younger.
Or 5 or 7.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, she always got better grades than I did. She had more bows. Oh, only then she missed more goats than I could shake a stick at.
I have never, ever shook a stick at a boat.
Well, maybe you should try it sometime. Shaken, not shook.
We came to the city together after she finished school. We had this tiny little apartment, and our mother and our father came to see it to make sure that it was all right. Not dangerous, I suppose. It was furnished, but he didn't like the furniture, so he gave us some of theirs, some from the garage. He made the most beautiful furniture. He was an architect. We went out all the time looking for jobs that a young lady could accept. Being escorted out at night. We never went out with these same bows. We wore the same size so we could wear each other's clothes, and that saved money. We had a little allowance, but a very little one. Oh, nothing to spoil us. She was a little shorter, but not much. We kept a list, so the young men or the boys, the men who took us out, we went out with them together a lot, so they wouldn't know that we were wearing each other's clothes. Is that what I mean?
Yes, I think so, most probably.
Keep awake.
No. I wore that at the plaza, don't you remember? You'd better wear the beads. Oh, we had a regular list. We had big feet.
What?
They had big feet.
We had big feet. I still do, I guess. Do I still have big feet?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Well, I never know. I think we liked each other. We used to confide a lot and laugh, and Mother made us write twice a week. Oh, or call later. We tried sending letters together, just one letter, but she'd make us send two, each of us one. They had to be newsy and long, and then she'd send them back with things like, "That's not true," or "Don't abbreviate," or "Your sister said the same thing," if she didn't like them, or spelling. Sis couldn't spell, she drank.
Your mother?
What? No, of course not, my sister.
Of course.
Well, even then?
When?
When you first came to the city?
Well, of course not. Later, we'd have champagne when we went out, before the speakeasies. We would drink champagne and nibble on candied orange rind. He brings me some, sometimes when he comes, or flowers, freesia, when they're in season. It's the least he can do, and he knows it.
Who? Who is this?
Her son. He brings her pretty things.
Well, we'd go out, but we didn't take each other's boyfriends. She was prim. I liked wilder men, I suppose.
Oh.
Why don't you?
We never liked the same boys or men. I don't think she liked men very much. Well, I know she didn't. Sex, anyway. We had to make her get married, and she was almost 40. We got someone for her. I don't think she wanted him. He was a wop.
Oh, I do not believe it sometimes.
Why not? Wop, nigger, kike. Like I said, it doesn't mean anything. It's just the way she learned things.
From these strict but fair parents?
I have Jewish friends, and I have Irish friends, and I have South American friends. Well, I did. Not Puerto Rican or like that, but Venezuelan and Cuban. Oh, we love to go to Havana.
Another world, eh?
Uh-huh.
I've never known any colored, well, help, yes. In Pinehurst they had colored help, and we used to visit them there. They knew their place. They were polite and well behaved. None of those uppity niggers like the city ones.
Jesus Christ!
He keeps telling me I can't say those things, but I don't know what things he means. He said once he wouldn't come and see me anymore if I said those things. I don't know what things he means. What did he mean?
Don't worry yourself. Your sister married an Italian.
She did? Oh, well, that was later. I always had my eye out for the right man.
And she didn't?
No. She always thought everything would fall right into her lap. And it did a lot. I had to work for everything. Nothing came my way. I was tall and handsome. She was tall and pretty, tall but shorter. Not as tall as I am. Oh no, I've shrunk. I'm not tall. I used to be so tall. Why have I shrunk?
It happens with age. It happens to everybody. You know, it even happens during the day, too. We're taller in the morning than we are at night.
How?
Well, the spine compresses as the day goes on.
I don't have one. I used to have a spine. I don't have a spine anymore.
What does she mean?
She means osteoporosis.
It hasn't happened to you yet. You wait.
The spine collapses. You can fracture it by walking, turning around, whatever.
I used to be tall. I've shrunk.
I know.
Oh, he was short. A lot of my beaux were tall, but he was short.
Who? Who is this?
Her husband, I think.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, I knew such tall boys, such dancers. Sis and I would dance all night with the tall boys. Some of them were show boys. They were fairies. But some of them were regular. We would dance the night away, and sometimes I'd go off.
Ooh, naughty
And
girl.
I was the wild one. Sis would say to me, "How can you do that?" And I'd laugh and I'd say, "Oh, come on. I like to have a good time." But I had my eye out. I always had my eye out. If I don't have my eye out, who will? I've always had to be on my toes, them sneaking around, stealing and conniving. If I didn't keep my eye out, we wouldn't have had anything. His sister, oh, that one she married, the first one, that dumpy little dentist, was he? What did he know about running an office? What did he know about handling money? Oh, well, enough to steal, enough to line his own pockets. And of course the old man kept his head turned the other way because what's his name, the dentist, was married to his precious little girl. Oh my gosh, she used to whine and finagling, wrapping him around her little finger. I had to stay one step ahead of all of them. I fixed them.
Did you?
What?
Did you fix them?
Who? What are you talking about?
The ones you fixed.
How do I know? I don't know what you're talking about. Fix who?
I don't know.
The ones who were robbing you blind.
Yes, those.
Well, everybody's robbing me, right and left. Everybody steals. Everybody steals something.
Including me. Do
Well, I
I
don't-
steal?
I don't know. How would I know? He says I should have more money.
Doesn't your office do...
We deal with what comes in. There's more than one handles her money. There's plenty of opportunity if someone wanted to.
Well, Sis used to envy me after I married. She never did well. I always had my eye out.
You use all of your income as far as I can tell.
Well, why not? It's mine.
Well, just don't complain. If you wanted to hire a principal, you'd have to sign some papers in the mail we'd send you.
Well, I don't complain. I never complain. I have you, and I have her, and I have the chauffeur, and I have this place here, and I have to look pretty. And sometimes I have the nurses, though they're black. What is that? And I have all those things. I have the cook, and
I know.
They all steal. Every one of them.
Oh, well.
She didn't have her eye out, not like I did. I married him. He was short. He had one eye. One was glass. A golf ball hit him in the eye and they took it out, so he had a glass one.
Which one?
Oh, come on.
No, I want to know. Which eye was glass?
Well, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know which eye was the glass one. I can't remember. I can't remember.
It's all right.
I can't remember. Get your hands off
I'm
me.
sorry.
How dare you? Why can't I remember anything?
You know, I think you remember everything. I think you just can't bring it to mind all the time.
Yes, is that it?
That's it.
Oh, I remember everything?
Somewhere in there.
Oh my gracious, I remember everything!
Oh my gracious, that must be a burden.
Be nice.
Well, isn't salvation forgetting? I mean, Lethe and all.
Who?
No one.
Lethe.
Oh, I don't know her. Well, maybe I do. I just don't have it right now. Is that right?
That's right.
Oh. I love my husband.
I bet you did.
He gave me pretty things, he gave me jewelry.
Ooh, them's pretty.
Oh my God, he said, you're so big, so tall, you're gonna cost me a fortune. I can give you little things, and he couldn't. I liked pearls and diamonds best.
Oh, no kidding.
Hush.
I had my pearls and I had some bracelets, and he wanted me to have another. He'd found one without telling me. We wore wide bracelets back then, diamond ones, wide, this wide, flat and wide. The stones were in designs. They were very, very, what?
Ornate?
Oh, yes, ornate and wide. We'd been out, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget this. We'd been to a party and we'd had champagne and we were, well, just a little tipsy. We came home and we were on the way to bed. We had our big bedroom. It had its separate dressing rooms and its separate bathrooms. And we were undressing. We were getting ready for bed. I was at my table and I'd taken off my clothes, my shoes, my dress, my underthings, and I was sitting there and at my dressing table and, well, I was naked. I didn't have on a stitch, except I had on all my jewelry. I hadn't taken off my jewelry.
How wonderful.
Yes, and there I was, all naked with my pearls, my necklace, and my bracelets, the diamond bracelets. There were 2 or 3, and he walked naked as a jaybird. He was funny when he wanted to be. We were naked a lot early on, pretty early on, but all that stopped. Where am I?
In your story?
What?
Where are you in your story?
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, you're naked at your dressing table, and in he walks, and he's naked too.
As a jaybird. Oh, I shouldn't tell this.
Yes, you should.
Yes?
Mhm.
Oh, well, there I was, and I had my big powder puff, and I was powdering myself, and I was paying attention to that. I knew he was there, but I wasn't paying attention. And I have something for you, he said. I have something for you. And I was sitting there, and I raised my eyes, and I looked in the mirror, and no, I can't tell this.
Oh, yes, come on! Yes, you can. You're too deep.
Brought it up, please.
Well, I looked, and there he was. His pee-pee was all hard, and hanging on it was a new bracelet. And it was on his pee-pee, and he came close, and it was the most beautiful bracelet. It was diamonds, and it was so wide, and I thought you might like this, he said. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Do you want it, he said. Oh yes, yes I do, oh goodness, yes. Well, and he came closer and his pee-pee touched my shoulder. He was short, and I was tall, or something. And he said, do you like it? Do you want it? And he poked me with it, with his pee-pee. And as I turned, he had a little pee-pee. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's a terrible thing to say, but I knew he had a little, and there was the bracelet on it, and he moved closer to my face, and do you want it? I thought you might like it. And I said, no, I can't do that. You know I can't do that. And I couldn't, I never could do that. I said, no, I can't do that. And he stood there for, I don't know. And his pee-pee got, well, it started to go soft, and the bracelet slid off, and it fell into my lap, and I was naked, deep into my lap. Keep it, he said. And he turned and walked out of my dressing room.
It's all
Wild
right.
one, eh?
It's all right.
Take me to bed, take me to bed.
Yes, of course. Help me.
My arm, my arm.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Bed.
Yes.
I
of
wanna go to
course.
bed.
Yes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Yes. Almost there. Almost there. All right, almost there.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
It's
to.
all right, down we go.
Oh,
Let's
thank you.
drop. Yeah, almost there.
Oh, thank you.
There,
Oh,
there.
oh.
All comfy?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I am not good at all that.
It's all right. You'll get there.
I can't project.
Well, think of it this way. If you live long enough, you won't need to. You'll be there.
Thank you.
And since it's the far past we're supposed to recall best, if we make it to the future, we'll remember not being able to project.
As I said, thank you.
Uh-huh.
What do we do now?
Oh, you tell me.
You're the one who works here.
Like I said, you tell me.
Oh, the things we're able to do and the things we're not. What we remember and what we're not sure. What I do remember, I remember being tall. I remember it making me unhappy being taller in my class, taller than all the boys. I remember it comes and goes, and I think they're all robbing me. In fact, I know they are, I just can't prove it. I think I know, and then I can't remember what I know. He never comes to see me.
Yes, he does.
When he has to now and then.
More than most. He's a good son.
Well, I don't know about that. He brings me things. He brings me flowers, orchids, freesia, those big violets.
African?
Yes, he brings me those, and he brings me the chocolate, orange rind and chocolate, the dark kind that I really like. He does that, but he doesn't love me.
Oh, now.
He doesn't. He loves his, he loves those boys that he has. You don't know. He doesn't love me, and I don't know if I love him. I can't remember.
He loves you.
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember what I can't remember.
Oh, well.
Oh, there's so much holding on, fighting for everything. He wouldn't do it. I had to do everything. Tell him how handsome he was, clean up his blood. Everything came on me. Sis being that way, hiding her bottles in her night things where she thought I wouldn't find them. And then she came to stay with me for a little while, falling down, falling all the time. Oh, he said she could. Mother came to live with us, and he said she could. Where else could she go? Did we like each other? I don't think so. Not at the end. Not at the end. And when she hated me. I'm helpless, she screamed. I hate you. She stank, her room stank, and she stank. I hate you, she screamed at me. I think they all hated me because I was strong. Because I had to be. Sis hated me. Ma hated me. All those others, they hated me. He left home. He ran away. Because I was strong. I was tall. And I was strong. Somebody had to be. If I wasn't, then, oh.
Oh my God! Oh, is she dead?
No, she's alive. Oh my God, I think she had a stroke.
Oh my God!
You better call her son. I'll call the doctor. No change.
No?
That's the way it goes.
Yes.
Oh, something to look forward to, no?
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. Just let me alone.
Oh, it's worth thinking about, even at your age.
Let me alone.
Well, it's got to be some way, hasn't it? Stroke? Cancer? Or, as the lady said, heading into the mountain with a jet. Or, stepping off the curb into a 60-mile-an-hour wall.
Stop it!
Or, better yet, think about this. Home alone, servants off for the evening, him out at the club, sitting there in the upstairs sitting room, the window jimmied. They get in, little cat feet and all. Find me sitting there in the upstairs sitting
I
room.
said stop it!
find you sitting there all alone in the upstairs sitting room. They come up behind me and they slit my throat. Me thinking, oh my God, my throat's been slit. If there's even time for that. Ugh, I'm almost done. So they come in, they find us sitting there in the sitting room, going over invitations, whatever, bills. How many of them are there? 2, 3. Me, fall apart, start screaming so that they have to slit your throat, my throat, even though they may not have planned it that way. All that blood on the Chinese rug, my.
Chinese rug?
Yes, it's beige with rose embroidery around the edges. We get it at auction.
I wouldn't know.
No, you wouldn't. About the rug, I mean. Clearly nobody slits your throat or mine for that matter. Might be better that way.
You have things to tell me, I suppose.
Oh, I certainly do. But then again, I don't know everything either, do I?
I'll do a will. A piece of paper that won't let me go on if I get like that.
There aren't any. Weren't any then. I tried. You can't get your way in this world.
There must be one. You can have your way in everything and then you can't at the last. There must be.
There must be what?
A living will.
Oh, I was going to, but then I forgot or something. It slipped my mind. He kept saying, make one. He has one for himself, and I said I meant to, but there's not much I can do about it now. Any change?
No, we're just as we were. No change.
Well, I wonder how long this will go on. Oh, I hope it's quick. What's her name? Took 6 years to die. Not a move, not a blink. Hooked up, breathed for, pissed for.
Do I know her?
No, that was before your time.
Oh.
Well, there was a lot of money. A lot. There were kids. The youngest one was 50. And they all wanted to see the will, and the lawyer wouldn't let them. So they were on opposite sides. And it came down to one saying, kill her off. Let her live. Keep her going. Not pretty.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, grow up.
Oh, she will.
Well,
she
yes,
does.
Of course, and so do you.
I will never be like that.
Oh, really?
Oh, come off it.
I won't.
And what do you plan to do about it?
Now that's interesting.
Nor will I become this. I won't. I know I won't. That's what I mean. That thing there. I could never become that. Nobody could. I'm 26. I'm a good girl. My mother was strict but fair. She still is. She loves me. She loves me, sis, and she wants the very best for us. We have a nice little apartment in the city, and at night we go out with our bows, and we do have our eye out for the man of my dreams. And so does sis, I guess. I don't think I've been in love, but I've been loved by a couple of them, but they weren't the right ones.
No, they never are.
Mother taught us what the right one would be. We have fun with the others. Staying out late, seeing the sun up sometimes, dancing. Things get a little involved now and again, and that's fun too, though sis doesn't think so, not as much as I do. Things get a little involved, but never too serious. I do have my eye out, and we have our jobs. We're mannequins, the fanciest shop in town.
I don't want that known.
But it was fun.
Yes. We go into work and we put on these lovely frocks and we walk elegantly around the store among the ladies shopping, sometimes with their men, sometimes not. And we stop and they touch our dresses, the silk, the fabric. They ask us questions. And then we move on to another group, to another section, and we twirl, we sashay. We do.
Oh, I know.
I know.
Don't look at them. Don't listen to them. We wear these beautiful evening gowns and we parade about. And we know that they're looking at us, studying us. And we smile and we flirt a little bit with the men who are doing it, the husbands or whatever.
You flirt?
Me? Flirt?
Wee!
Brava! Brava!
Stop it! Stay out of my life!
Oh, my dear.
Well, I remember it a little bit differently, little one. A little more design, a little more calculation.
Oh, yes, a little calculation, a little design.
Don't listen to them. Design? What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Oh, you don't know me.
No.
Remember me.
No. Go on. Go on, I said.
She said go on, honestly.
I am a good girl.
Well, yes, I suppose so.
I am a good girl.
And not dumb.
I know how to attract men. I'm tall. I'm striking. I know how to do it. Sis, she slouches and caves in her front. I stand tall, breasts out, chin up, hands just so. And I walk between the aisles, and they know somebody's coming. They know somebody's there. But I'm a good girl. I'm not a virgin, but I'm a good girl. The boy who took me was a good boy.
Oh, yes, he was.
Oh, yes, he was. Was he?
Oh, you remember?
Oh, well, it was a while ago.
Yes, but you do remember.
Oh, yes. I remember him. He was
Sweet and handsome. No, not handsome. Beautiful. He was beautiful.
Yes, yes, he was.
Oh, he has coal black hair and violet eyes and such a smile.
Oh,
And his body was thin but hard, all sinew and muscle. He fenced, he told me, and he was the one with the megaphone on the crew. When we danced, oh, it was only sinew and muscle. We dated a lot. I liked him. I didn't tell Mother, but I liked him a lot. I like him, sis, I said. I like him a lot. Well, have you told Mother? No, and don't you. I like him, but I don't know. Well, has he, you know? No, I said, he hasn't. But then he did. We were dancing, late, the end of the evening. Oh, and he danced so slow. And I could feel that he was hard. That muscle and sinew pressed against me while we danced. We were the same height, and he looked into my eyes, and I could feel the pressure up against me, and he tensed it, and I felt it move against me. Whew.
Whatever is that, I said.
Whatever is that, I said. I knew. But whatever is that, I said. Oh, and he smiled, and his eyes shone, and it's me in love with you, he said. You have an interesting way of showing it, I said. Appropriate, he said. And I felt the muscle move again, and I knew it was time. I knew I was ready, that I wanted him. Whatever that meant, I wanted him. I wanted it.
Oh, yes.
oh.
Don't give it away, Mother said. Don't give it away like it was nothing.
They won't respect you for it, and then you'll get known as a loose girl, and then who will you marry?
Is that what she said? I can't remember.
Yes, you can.
They won't respect you for it. You'll get known as a loose girl, and then who will you marry? Oh, but he was pressed against me. Right against exactly where he wanted to be. He said, let's go to my place. And I couldn't believe I said, I'm not that kind of girl. I mean, I blushed as soon as I said it. It was so stupid, so expected. Yes, you are, he said. You're that kind of girl.
And I was. And my God, it was wonderful.
It hurt, didn't it?
Well, a little.
You're that kind of girl. And I guess I was. We did it a lot. You know, I know it's trite to say that your first is your best, but he was so wonderful. And I mean, I know I'm only 26 and there have been others, and I'll marry, and I'm sure I'll be very happy.
Well,
We'll talk about happy sometime.
I know I'll be very happy. But will I ever not think about him? Oh, he was long and thick and knew exactly what I wanted, what I needed. And while I couldn't do what he wanted, you know, but I couldn't. I can't.
Nope, never could.
I wonder why.
Well, I tried. I wanted to do it, but I choked. I threw up. I just couldn't.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what can't be helped.
Oh, and besides, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Why?
Why what?
Why is there more than one way to skin a cat?
Why not?
Well, who needs it? Isn't one way enough?
I just want you to know that I'm a good girl. I was a good girl.
You meet him in 2 years.
What? Who?
Your husband. We're, what, 26? So, yeah, we meet him in 2 years.
The man of my dreams?
Well, a man you'll dream about.
For a long, long time.
Do I know him?
Well, who, the little one? The little one-eyed man, the little one?
What?
The one we meet at the party, Sis and me. Sis is with him, but I see him looking over at me. Sis doesn't much care, I don't think.
I don't think so.
What's he like?
Well, okay, don't you want to be surprised?
No.
Okay, well, he tells me. Oh, you've seen him. I mean, you haven't, and he's seen you, but you haven't met him yet. He's something of what they might call a playboy, at least in my time, not yours. He's rich, or his father is. He's going to be, and he's divorcing his second wife. She's just plain bad. The first one drank, still does.
Well, she dies eventually when she's 80. She's pickled and preserved.
Tell me about him. What's he like?
Well, he's short, and he has one eye, and he's a great dancer. Oh, except he keeps running into things, you know, the one eye and all. Oh, and he sings like a dream. God, he's a lovely tenor, and he's funny. Oh my God, is he funny? Oh.
Yes, he's funny.
And he loves tall women.
Yes, he does.
So I have seen him.
He tells me, well, at least I think I remember, he tells me that he saw me with Sis before he dated her. That I was taller, that he had, well, you'll forgive the joke, he had his eye on us. Didn't he say that? Didn't he say he had his eye on us?
Well, I can't remember. He was going with that comedian, you know, the 8-foot one that did the splits.
Oh, well, you sure put a stop to that one soon enough.
Well, once you got your claws into him, you mean?
Why do I like him? I mean, it's funny enough. Is having a voice, is dancing enough?
Don't forget one eye.
Oh, he was nice. We liked him a lot.
Liked him a lot?
Oh, stop it. You're 26 years old, which is not a tot. You know, there is the future to look out for.
And he is rich, or going to be rich family.
I don't believe this.
Our father dies.
I loved him.
He couldn't.
Everybody does.
Well, except me, maybe.
Except us.
I love him.
Oh, well, that should be enough to keep the old heart going. Jesus, she loves me. How could I go and die on her? What?
Is it quick?
I don't remember.
Not bad. Heart failure, fluid in the lungs, bad breathing. Oh, God, the terror in his eyes.
No.
Oh, sure, we did that. We cried when Dad died. I cried, Sis cried, Mom went out on the front porch and did it there.
I don't remember.
What happens to Mom?
Well, she holds on alone for another 20 years and then she moves in with us. How does it go?
Well, she becomes an enemy. She dies when she's 84. 17 years of it. Sitting up in her room in the big house with us. The colitis, the cigarettes, the 6 or 7 Pekingese she goes through. I stopped liking her.
I couldn't.
She becomes an enemy.
How?
Well, she comes to resent me. She starts to resent getting old and being helpless. The eyes, the spine, and the mind. She starts to resent what I have, what we have so much, and that I'm being generous. We're being generous. She snaps at everything. She sides with Sis and she criticizes me.
She wasn't like that.
She couldn't be.
No, I don't care. Forget I told you. She never moved in. She's in that big house in the country. She's 80 years old, and she does her own baking and jogs 3 times a week.
All right, all right, all right.
There's more. You want to hear it? Of course you don't. No, of course not. Anyhow, you marry him.
I do.
Yes, he's fun and he's nice.
He sings,
And he dances.
and he's rich, or he's going to be.
And he loves tall women.
And you suddenly realize that you love short men.
Penguins.
And it goes all right. His mother doesn't like me. Doesn't like you, although I'm really never sure why. Oh, but you know the old man does.
Yes, he certainly does. You're tall. I bet you're hot stuff.
You win him over. You know, I think the old buzzard had the lech for us.
I think so.
And boy, did he want a grandson.
Oh yes, that made him happy.
I have children?
Yes, we have one. We have a boy.
Yes, we do. We have a son.
Well, well, well. Fancy seeing you here. Get out of my
Hey,
house.
stop it. Is that him?
I said get out of my house.
Do be quiet. Let him alone. He's come to see me. That's it. Do your duty.
Oh my goodness, he's so sweet, so handsome.
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you knew.
Shh.
Well, she wouldn't. I mean,
Well,
filthy little.
I don't want to think about that. He came back. He never loved me, but he came back. I think he never loved us, but he came back. Let him alone.
He's so young.
Well, yes, this is how he looked when he went away. He took his life, one bag, and he left.
I thought you wore that coat the day you left. I thought I told you to get your hair cut.
Yes, yes, he did. He wore that coat. I'm leaving, he said, as he took his one bag and his life.
He went away from me? Why?
Maybe you changed. They say you changed. I haven't noticed. Wait, he comes back to me? I let him?
Sure. We have a heart attack. And they tell me that he's coming to see me. They say he's going to call. He calls, and I hear his voice, and it all floods back. But I'm formal. Well, hello there, I say. Hello there to you, he says. Nothing about this shouldn't have happened. Nothing about I've missed you. Not even that little lie. Sis is visiting. She's lying drunk and passed out upstairs, and not even that little lie. I thought I'd come over. Yes, you do that. He comes. We look at each other, and we both hold in whatever we've been holding in since that day he went away. You're looking well, he says. And you too, I say. There are no apologies, no recriminations, no tears, no hugs, dry lips on dry cheeks. Yes, that. And we never discuss it, never go into why, never go beyond where we are. We're strangers, we're curious about each other, and we leave it at that.
I will never forgive him.
No, I never do. But we play the game. We dine, he takes me places, mother and son going to formal places. We never reminisce. Eventually, he lets me talk about when he was a little boy, but he never has an opinion on that. And he doesn't seem to have an opinion on much of anything that has to do with us or with me.
Never.
Or with you. Or you.
Did we drive him away? Did I change so?
He left. He packed up his attitudes and he left. And I never want to see him again. Go away!
Well, yes, you do. You see, you do want to see him again. Wait 20 years. Be alone, except for Sis, upstairs passed out on the floor, and the piano top with all the photos in their silver frames, and the butler, and be all alone. So you do want to see him again. But the terms are too hard. We never forgive him. We let him come, but we never forgive him. I bet you don't know that, do you?
How did we change? How did I change?
Oh, don't bother yourself. He never belonged.
I don't believe it.
Let it alone.
How did I change? What happened to me?
Oh, God.
How did I change?
She wants to know how she changed. She wants to know how she turned into me. Maybe next I'll want to know how I turned into that. Well, maybe. Maybe I'll want to know that.
Huh.
You want to know how I changed.
I don't know. Do I?
26 to 52. Double it. Double your pleasure. Double your fun. Try this. Try this on for size. They lie to you. They go out of their way to hedge, to evade, to qualify, to avoid, to never tell you how it's going to be. Not when some half-truth can be got in there somewhere. Never give the alternatives to the pleasing prospects or the what you have to look forward to. God, if they did, the streets would be littered with adolescent corpses. You know, maybe it's better they don't.
They?
Parents, teachers, all the others. You lied to us. You don't tell us that things change. You don't tell us that Prince Charming has the morals of a sewer rat and that we're supposed to like it, or we're supposed to live with it and we're supposed to like it, or at least give the appearance of liking it. Chasing the chambermaid into the root cellar and the kitchen maid into the closet and God knows what else goes on at the stag at the club. You know, they probably nail the whores to the billiard tables for easy access. Yeah, and nobody tells you any of this.
Oh, poor you.
The root cellar?
Hush. No wonder. One day we come back from riding, the horse all slathered and snorting, and he takes the reins, the groom does. And he helps me dismount, the groom does. His hand touching the back of our thigh. And we notice. And he notices we notice. And we remember that we've noticed him before, most especially that day, bare-chested, heaving the straw. Oh, those arms, that butt. And no wonder he smiles at us in that way that we understand so quickly. And no wonder he leads us into a further stall. I mean, into the fucking hay, for God's sake. And woo! Down we go. And it's revenge and self-pity we're doing it for until it turns into pleasure for its own sake, for our own sake. And then we're dripping and wet. Oh God, and he rides us just like we've seen in the pornos. And at one point we actually scream, oh my God. And then we're laying there in the straw, which probably has shit on it, cooling down. And he tells us that he's wanted us for a long time and that he likes big women. And will I have him fired now? And I say, no, of course not. And for a month more of it, I don't. But then I do. I do have him fired because it's a good deal I've got going with the Penguin. A long-term deal in spite of the crap he pulls. And you'd better keep your nose clean. Or at least polished anyway, for the other battles. For the real ones. For the Penguin's other lady folk. The mother who just doesn't like you for no good reason except her daughter hates you. Fears you and hates you, envies you, and therefore hates you. Dumpy, stupid, whining little bitch. Maybe in part because she senses the old buzzard's got the lech for you, and besides, no girl's good enough for her Penguin. Oh, not for her little Penguin. No, you know, the other two weren't, and this one sure isn't going to be either. Try to stay on the good side of the whole wretched family. Try to stand up for your husband who really cannot stand up for himself. Watch out for all the intrigue. Start worrying about your sister who's really stopped worrying about herself. Start watching your own mother begin to change even more than you're aware you are, and then try to raise that? That? Gets himself thrown out of every school we can find, even one or two we haven't even sent him to yet. Catch him doing it with your niece-in-law and your nephew-in-law in the same week. Start getting these letters from, how is he calling it, older friends, telling them how to outwit you, how to survive living with his awful family. Tell him you'll brain him with the fucking crystal ashtray if he doesn't stop getting letters, if he doesn't stop saying anything, if he doesn't stop, if he just doesn't stop. And he tells me that he can have me put in jail for opening his mail. Not while you're a minor, I tell him. You just wait, I tell him. You just wait. I will have you thrown out of this house so fast it'll make your head spin. Oh, are you gonna fire me too, he says? Just like you fired him? Oh, but he's good in bed. Not that you know anything about bed, he says. And he walks up to me and he softly touches my hair. I thought I saw some straw, he says. Sorry. And he walks out of the solarium, out of our house, out of our lives. He doesn't say goodbye to either of us. I mean, he says goodbye to Mother upstairs. And he probably says goodbye to the Pekingese too, I imagine. And that's it. He takes one bag and he leaves. And I never want to see him again. Get out of my house! There. Does that tell you a thing or two about change? Does that tell you what you want to know?
Yes, thank you.
Do you want some more?
No, thank you.
I shouldn't think so.
Yes. Yes, you do. You want more.
I said no, thank you.
Well, that doesn't cut any ice around here. How you got to be her is one thing, and how you got to be me is another. How do you put it? That thing there?
I'm sorry.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I've got a few doubts about that route myself.
You?
Well, I'm not so bad. I mean, there's been shit, but there have been good times too. Some of the best.
Of course. There are always good times, like when we broke our back. You broke your back.
Oh, yeah, you sure did.
I do?
Snap.
Well, not exactly snapped, really.
Oh, well, no. I mean, you know, it was only 10 years ago, and besides.
Riding, yes. Jumping. We never liked jumping. Hunters, saddle horses, yes. Hunters, no. Brutes, every one of them. Brutes are hysterics, but hunters, it was that day. Entertaining some damn fools. Brisk burned leaves in the air, smell of burning, just dawn with mist on the ground, dawn all green and yellow. We didn't like our mount, did we?
No.
No, I didn't like her, and she was hysteric and a brute.
When do I learn to ride? I mean, really ride.
It goes with the marriage.
Yes, I didn't trust her. I'd ridden her earlier that fall, and she was stupid and cantankerous, shy to the moving shadow. I said to him, "You go on. I'll stay. You go on."
Yes?
But he looked so hurt, and I said, "Oh, all right," and off we went. Into the wood, the green, the gold, the mist, knee-high to to your knees. Stupid cow of a horse. Couldn't she see the fence in the mist? Did she come on it too fast and shy like that? Over we went.
Over we went.
Oh, no.
Could have broken my neck, I suppose. Lucky.
Well, yes, there is that.
We never mounted a hunter again, did we?
No.
Damned cast weighed a ton. And do you know what I thought about most?
Who's he doing it with? Who's he got cornered in what corner, what hallway? Who's he poking his little dick into?
That he might leave us. That he might go and find one that wasn't broken.
What kind of man is this?
Man.
Man.
What about happy times? Good times, you said.
Oh, well, we proved we were human. No?
Of course. We were fallible. Once you fall, whether you get up or not, once you fall and they see it, they know you can be pushed. Whether you're made of crockery and smash into pieces or you're bronze and clang when you topple, it makes no matter mind. It's the plinth is important.
To translate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To translate, you can go around doing everything for everyone, and they're grateful to you. Well, grudgingly, but grateful. But once you fall yourself, once you prove you're not quite as much better than they are, then they'll continue to let you go around doing everything, fixing the world, etc. But they won't hate you quite as much because you're not perfect.
And so everything's better, nice and better. Doesn't that make it a good time? Doesn't that make it fine? He doesn't leave you for something else. He's sweet and he gives you a new big diamond ring and you don't have to get back up on that hunter anymore. Doesn't that make it a happy time?
Do I get to shoot the horse?
I beg your pardon.
I never thought of that.
I will never become you, either of you.
Oh, stop it. Oh. And the big diamond. You don't wear it anymore.
Gone.
Oh?
I sold it.
Oh?
I sold everything. Well, not everything, but most. Money doesn't go as far these days. Money doesn't go anywhere. I have no money. Well, I have money, but I eat into it every year. Every year it's less.
Well, we should cut back. We should.
Don't talk to me about cutting back. It's all paste. It's fake. All the jewelry sitting in the vault, in the bank. It's fake.
Why is there? Why do we bother?
Why? Because we take it out and we wear it? Because the fake look as good as the real, even feels the same? And besides, why should anybody know our business?
Appearances?
Appearances! That which appears to be.
I mean, who are we trying to impress?
Ourselves. You'll learn. I took the big diamond in. When he bought it for me, he said,
This is a perfect stone. You ever want to sell it, you bring it back to me and I'll give you better than what you paid for it. Oh, and he patted my hand. Pat, pat.
Pat, pat. And so I took it back after he died. After the cancer and all. After that. They looked at it, and then they said it was deeply flawed, or it was cloudy, or something.
Sons of bitches.
They offered me a third of what he had paid for it, and the dollar wasn't even worth half of what it was then.
Didn't you sue? I mean, what can we do? We can't just let them get away with that.
Well, what can you do? There's nothing you can do. You go on. Eat into yourself. Starving people absorb their own bodies. The money's there. The investments are there, except less each year. It absorbs itself. It's all you plan to count on, isn't it? The extras?
The big diamond, eh?
The big diamond. And most of the rest. Well, what does it matter? It's all glitter.
No, it is more than that. It is tangible proof that we are valuable. That we're valued.
Well, it's gone. It's all glitter.
Yep. Bye.
Are there any other surprises?
Oh, yeah, lots.
Oh, my dear, you just wait. She hides the money. Whatever she gets for the jewelry, she keeps in cash and spends a little whenever there isn't enough of the regular. There's a lot. She can't spend it all, at least not with people knowing what she's doing. She hides it, and then eventually she can't remember where she hid it, and she can't find it ever, and she can't tell anybody.
Is the cancer bad?
When is it good?
How bad?
Fill me in. Fill me in. Pretty terrible. 6 years, I told you that. It takes him 6 years from when he knows it, when they tell him he has it, to when he goes. Prostate. Spreads to the bladder, spreads to the bone, spreads to the brain, and to the liver, of course. Everything does. The ancients knew something. It's all right at first, except for the depression and the fear. And then the day he screams in the bathroom and I rush in, I expect to see him lying there, but no. He's standing at the toilet. His face is filled with horror. And he points to the bowl and I look and it's all pink in there and the blood is coming with the urine now. And it's all downhill from there. The pink becomes red and then there's blood in the bed at night as I'm lying with him, holding him. And then no, why go on with it? It's terrible. And there's nothing you can do to prepare yourself for it. I don't like you. You deserve it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't like you either.
And so it goes.
I had a premonition. I know you say there's no such thing, but I had one. I died. Oh, stop it. You don't think I'm going to? You can hardly wait. Just you wait. I died, you see. And when I died, I was all alone. There was no one in the room with me, the hospital room. I was back in that awful hospital. Why didn't you take me out of there? Why did you leave me in that, oh, don't you touch me? There I was, and I was in a coma for days and days. I was in a coma, in and out, in and out. Sometimes I'd wake up and wonder who I was and where I was and who were all those people looking at me. And sometimes I wouldn't wake up, not all the way, and I'd try, and then I wouldn't. You brought me flowers. You brought freesia. You know I love freesia. That's why you bring them to me, because I love them. Why do you do that? You hate me. Why do you do that? What do you want? You want something. Oh, you just wait. You will get what's coming to you. In my premonition, I knew I was dead, and it didn't seem to matter that I was alone. There was no one there with me, and I was dead. No one. No one. Just the chauffeur and the maid. I was there an hour, and I was dead. It didn't seem to matter to anyone, and I was all alone. No one. And then you came in. You had your flowers, your freesia. You came into the room, and they were there. And you knew right away, and you stopped, and you thought. I watched you think. And your face didn't change. Why didn't your face ever change? And there you were, and you thought, and you decided right then, and you walked over to the bed, and you touched my hand, and then you bent down, and you kissed my forehead. For them. They were there, they were watching, and you kissed me for them. And then you stood up, holding onto my hand as if what? You didn't know what to do with it? You held onto my hand. My hand wasn't warm anymore, was it? It was cold. My hand was cold. Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
And so it goes.
I will never become you. I won't. I deny you.
I deny you. And I deny you. And of course I deny you. I deny all of you. I deny every one of you. I deny everybody. I deny you. I deny you. I deny you. I deny you all. I deny you.
Is it like this? What about the happy times? The happiest moments? I haven't had them yet, have I? All done at 26? I can't imagine that. I've had some, probably some of what will be the happiest, even if I can get to the point where I can begin to think about looking back without feeling silly. Oh, God knows when that will be. Not feeling silly, if ever. You know, confirmation, for example. That wonderful time the white dress mother made. Sis all jealous and excited, jumping up and down and sulking at the same time. But see, even now, I'm remembering it, and what I remember has nothing to do with what I felt, but what I remember. You know, they say you can't remember pain. Maybe you can't remember pleasure either, in the same way, in the way you can't remember pain. Maybe all we can remember is the memory of it. Remembering it. I know my best times. What is it? Happiest? They haven't happened yet. They're still to come, aren't they? And whatever evil comes, whatever taking away and loss comes, won't it all be balanced out? Please, I mean, I know I'm no fool and there is happiness all along the way, isn't there? Please, I mean, it's still to come. It's always ahead, isn't it? Aren't I right? All along the way. No? Please.
Silly, silly girl. Silly baby. The happiest time is now. Now, always. Half of being an adult done, the rest ahead of me. Old enough to be a little wise, but past being really dumb. No offense.
I'm taken.
Enough shit gone through to have a sense of the shit that's ahead, but way past sitting and playing in it. And things nibble away. Your job is to know that too. The wood may be rotten underneath your feet, underneath your nicely spread legs, and you may be up to your ass in sawdust and dry rot before you know it. Before you can say that this is the happiest time. And I can live with that. I can die with that. I mean, what I really like the most about being where I am, and 50 is a peak in the sense of a mountain.
52.
Yes, I know that. Thank you. What I really like the most about being where I am is that there's a lot I don't have to go through anymore. And that doesn't mean shutting down, not for me at any rate. For me, it opens up whole new vistas of decline, of obsolescence, peculiarity, but really interesting. Standing up here right on top of the middle of it has to be the happiest time. I mean, this is the only time where I can see in all directions. I can get a 360-degree view, and wow, what a view.
You're both such children, really, really. The happiest moment of all? Well, the happiest moment of all is coming to the end of it, when you know the waves are soaring, and not to cast you to the further shore, but to sort of one side of it. You can look at yourself and you can think, am I dying? But you're not sure. So then you think, she's just lying there. What's she going to do? Is she going to wake up? So after a while, she does. She wakes up and she wonders, well, I'm going to have to pee. What am I going to do? Am I going to go for the walker? Am I going to lurch from chair to chair? Or am I going to go from post to post? Or am I going to call out for someone? Is there even anyone there? It's like you're looking down and staring at yourself. You're sort of standing to one side. Is that what they mean when they say, I'm beside myself? Is that what they mean when you can think about yourself in another way and not feel like you're crazy? Well, there is something in the fact of knowing that you're going to die and then knowing you're going to die. I sort of like the second one better. It's less theoretical. Well, I'm rambling, aren't I?
A little.
Well, that's what you do at 90. Well, whatever, come on. Give a girl a break. Well, when I wake up and I start thinking about myself like that, like I was watching, I really get the feeling. But going on at the same time, I wonder if she can talk and feel. And then I wonder which has died, me or the one that I'm thinking about. It's fairly confusing. Oh, I'm rambling. Yes, I know. I was talking about what coming to the end of it means. Yes, so there it is. You asked. After all, that's the happiest moment. When it's done. When you can stop. When you can stop.